Larry Bird.
It is Larry Bird.
Yeah. Larry Bird would say to me, we walk out and you ever see him on a layup line, it looks like he doesn't talk. And then he gets out in the guard and you're supposed to be giving people 5. He won't shake your hand. He was like, I'm giving you 30. And you look around like, what? You're getting 30 tonight. Yeah. I'm giving you 30 tonight. Yeah. And would adjusting his tight shorts. And you believe him because he would give you 30. He would give everybody 30 and in the flow of a game. And when he came to me, he said, what's up, Sal? I got in the game. And he was like, oh, you starting tonight? I go, yep, I got you. He said, y'all double teaming? I said, nah, I got you straight up. He said, y'all not double teaming me? He said, change the play. He said, mouse in the house. And inside pivot, shot it. He said, it's going to be a long night, Sal. I was like, wow.
I think, if you look at the 30 for 30 we did, where it said best of enemies with the Lakers Celtics, and they asked me about that, and I said, biggest talk I ever seen. Tell you, I jump at it trying to block. He said, Scott, you jump high, but not that high. He would just talk and the whole game. Oh, guys, I'm going right over there, catch the ball and shoot it. Ain't shit y'all can do about it. I mean, just like that, that type of talk. And I remember when I was talking to the producers and we were doing that film, I said, yeah, Larry's the biggest shit talker in the NBA. And then I said, I guess it ain't shit talking if you can back it up.
Yeah.
And Larry backed it up every single night. Yeah. I mean, the dude was unbelievable, man.
You said that not only would he talk shit to you, but he would tell you what he's going to do to you on the court. He's like, I'm going to shoot this from here. Boom. Oh, now I'm going to get it. I'm going to put your ass here. Larry Bird, of all people, you would think. But nah, he was the truth.
Let me tell you something. People always talk about great basketball players, and they don't never mention him to be up in that round when they made the Magics, the Jordans, the Kobe's and stuff like that. But Larry Bird was cold. I don't think nobody ever could get out with him. You ask Magic. That's why Magic had a run, and he was mad when he had to retire in '92 because of what he was going to be missing with Larry Bird. And then you remember Larry Bird took 2 more years, and then he quit because he said his main guy who he wanted to play against is gone. Man, Larry Bird would shoot it anywhere. If you think about how many times he won a championship and what he was doing and what he was averaging, people don't understand. They was like, oh, he was slow. He wasn't nah, he was just smart. You know what I'm saying? He was smart and he can get it. He can get it done.
Larry Bird didn't trash talk you because you're a nice guy.
He was non-discriminatory in regards to who got.
Wait, what would he say to you? You're one of the nicest guys on the planet. What could
Well, I didn't get the brunt of it, as I've heard over the years. Get your hands off of me. It's going to be a long night. That kind of stuff. You can't guard me, And he would do it like a ventriloquist because you couldn't see his mouth move.
Was that because of the mustache?
That may have been part of it. But, man, I will tell you this. I mean, we had a game. We were struggling in the early 80s. Hadn't quite gotten. It was right before Reggie got there in 87 and then Smits in 88 and the Davis boys. I was part of those teams as a broadcaster. We never got to play with Reggie, but I retired in 87. But there was a time when we actually found a way to beat the Celtics. Didn't happen. I think we beat them once. I hit a last-second shot. We played them tough in the game. Then had in the quirk of the schedule, sometimes you would play the same team back-to-back. One time at your place, and then you'd go there. And we had, I don't know if Bird had played well or if he was frustrated. Anytime he came back to Indiana, you sensed he was a little more focused. But anyway, we had played him well the game before, and then like within a few days, we had to go to the Garden. And he proceeded to drop 53 on me and whoever else was guarding him that night. And I'll never forget that. It was a different level of focus.
Playing for Larry Bird was incredible. One of the all-time greats, one of our heroes that we watched and competed against, and a brilliant basketball mind. But you remember the story when we for some reason, we were in the layup line, and Reg and I, as the captains of the team, we had, I don't remember what we had to go back.
People are not going to believe this.
I don't remember what we had to go back and talk to Larry Bird about before the game. 20 seconds on the clock, we getting layups. Reg and I jog off the court, go into the back. You take it from there.
So Jack and I, we go back into the locker room and we're like, where's Coach? Where's Coach Bird? And they're like, oh, he's in his office. We go to his office. He's not in his office. We're like, the trainers are back there. We're like, hurry up. We got to get back out to the court. Like, where is he? And then, you know what? It even might have been, God rest his soul, Slick. looks at us like, go check the shower. So we head back to the shower because, we had to ask him this question, before we got out there. We go around the corner. Larry Legend sitting in a chair. He's got a pack of Newports. Just smoking away. Oh, what you guys need? We're like, we're good, coach. Don't worry about it, right? We're good. We're good. He's like, all right, I'll see you guys out there in a few minutes. I look at Jack. Jack looks at me. He's like, did we just Larry in there smoking a Newport? Right? We're like, this is Larry Legend.
Did y'all ever bring it up to him?
No. And it's documented the worst first half that a starting backcourt has had.
Oh my God. I couldn't make a shot.
We were mentally gone. Our hero, what we just witnessed affected us.
Now, mind you, remember now how we look at Larry Bird in our eyes. Number one, we played against him. I patterned my game after Larry Legend. Being from Riverside, this is the mid-'80s. Of course, it was Lakers-Boston. That was the rivalry. And you had to pick sides. So, we were Laker fans. But I patterned my game after Larry Bird. I wanted to know how he worked out, how he approached games, his trash talking, all that. So this is how we looked at Larry. So for us to walk around the corner and see him just sprawled out on a chair.
Deep inhale.
Is it? What y'all?
I remember my rookie year, but I didn't guard him. Larry Bird. We played him in the Boston Garden, and I was in the paint, and somehow the ball was swung around. And Larry had caught it, and I was running out to Larry Bird, and you know his famous motion. He just kind of shot it. As I was running out, he said, "Too late, rookie."
That's what he said.
Too late, rookie, and obviously it went down, and I just shook my head and ran down to the man.
That was like your introduction
That was my
to the
intro
league,
to the league. It's like, welcome, rookie. You know who I am, Larry Legend. That's who I am. Too late.
So I'm going to guess that the Celtics, was that the favorite team you like to go up against? If so, a particular player. If not, what's a team or player, your favorite opponent?
Well, mine was the Celtics because I was from Hartford, Connecticut. And I got tired of all them in Connecticut that were Boston fans. Ooh,
Stop it. Man, the whole time wasn't cheering for you?
Hell no, because they booed. Listen, this one, Brad and them knew my name. Ricky, kiss your mama. He said, kiss your mama, Ricky. That daggone Doc Hurley.
Look, we got to set that up because it was such a beautiful moment. Rick Mahorn coming back to Hartford. And with Celtics,
you guys are playing in Hartford.
When the game down in Hartford, Ambassador came out, and the Ambassador just says, all of a sudden, he said, Ricky, and Rick Mahorn's mom was there. All of a sudden, he said, Ricky, kiss your mama, Ricky, kiss your mama. And for the rest of the night, that's all we would say.
Hey,
Rick Mahorn, kiss your mama.
But Brad, I'm going to tell you something. You know what's funny? That's what Larry Bird, I think we're in a car together. I'm posting him up. And he's laughing, and he was telling me something. He's like, because you started that shit, kiss your mama, and then we playing.
You started that, Mac?
Hey, listen,
they were booing me in Hartford. I'm like, well, motherfucker, I'm from here. As soon as that shit started, I said, man, I hate Boston. And I was rooting for the Knicks all the time. I couldn't stand Boston.
Al, I can't let you slide on this. I need to know, did you miss your first meeting with the legendary Larry Bird?
So this is what happened, man. So, this is what happened, bro. It's so crazy, bro. So listen. So I got drafted. I'm 18 years old, so I can't really go nowhere, right? So I had just got a Ford Expedition. So I loaded up the Expedition with all my homies, my high school girlfriend. We ride into the city. We realize we get to the city, we can't do nothing. So we just go right back to Jersey, right? Get back to Jersey, go back to the hotel, hang out, no drinking or nothing. We young, we chilling. I get up in the morning, my mom calls me. She's like, yo, don't be late. We on our way to the airport. I'm like, all right, man, cool. So I had this guy that was supposed to be my manager. Thank God all of this happened, bro. God has always been on my side, dog, for real. Like, even though I missed that meeting, it opened up something else for me to realize you know, that this dude was not supposed to be in the like, for real, bro, like crazy. And I'm staying at the Newark Marriott. I'm at the airport. You know, the Marriott airport the Newark Marriott is at the airport. It's on the airport. So no Uber then. You gotta wait for a taxi. Go downstairs, call a taxi. The taxi comes. This guy that I was telling you, my manager, named Sylvester Clay, he was obese. He was a big dude, like huge, right? Car comes, he can't get in the car. He can't get in the car. Duck his head in, go leg first, go this way trying to get in the joint. Can't get in the joint, right? So instead of him saying, like, Al, go ahead, I'll figure it out, he like, let's just wait for another car. A van finally comes, long story short, get to the airport. I'm running, obviously he can't run. I get to the thing, the lady closing the door. So I'm like, I'm here. She's like, well, we closed the door on the plane already. I was like, please, I have to get on. My mother's like, where are you? She's calling me like, where are you? I'm like, Ma, I'm at the door. They won't let me on the plane. Obviously, plane takes off. I take the next plane, land in Indianapolis. I'm excited, but my mom is calling me and she's like, yo, I can't believe you missed this flight, blah, 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 blah. When I walk into the arena for the press conference, I see my mom and I see her face. She looks so disappointed, right? So I walk in and Larry Bird said, I walked to Larry Bird. He looked at me, he reached his hand out to me, and I know this is a Christian show, but I gotta say what he said.
No, you can edit it.
Okay. He said, don't ever effing be late again.